As a wise turtle once said, "Sometimes it takes best boy to be best girl." And that is a fact. It's been proven dozens of times at this point. Who gives a shit about Rem and Amelia when we have Felix?
Actually, I'm a boy.
How could you even expect somebody to choose Makise Kurisu or Mayuri over Ruka? How is it even possible to have a choice between all of these beautiful hairy anthropomorphic animals and still not choose this?
New Year's Eve under the Gossada overpass at 11 p.m. I'll be waiting! Don't be!
This winter 2023 anime season has given us a decently big variety of 2D girls to first over. We had the tomboyish Tomo-chan, the cute and teasing Kubo-san, as well as the angel next door, Mahiru Shina. For some reason though, they all felt a little bit like more of the same. All of them quite a solid choice, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you feel like you just need something new. Something that could give a burst of energy both to your heart as well as to your cock. And what better way to do so than simping over a middle school girl that is actually a 20-year-old dude that was transformed into a little girl by his amazingly smart scientist sister as a science experiment for a uni assignment. Not obviously, what the fuck. The premise of Onimai is a somewhat original take on the not-so-popular gender-bender subgenre of our favorite Japanese media. Now just close your eyes and imagine this situation. You wake up in your room, you feel a bit dizzy and confused. And it's not because of the 24-pack of Budweiser you went through last night to help you forget how miserable your life is. You finally manage to take a look at yourself, and well, you find out that you're now the biggest sexual desire of the average monogatari enjoyer. You're now a loli. A very unlikely situation, right? Well, not for Mahiro Oyama. A 20-year-old hikikomori weeb that would spend the majority of his time locked in his room playing eroge while probably indulging in some not particularly family-friendly acts. You would think that finding himself now in a completely new body would have immediate repercussions on his life. And well, you would be wrong. His new appearance doesn't affect his behavior in the slightest. He still loves around for the entire day, playing video games, just now with some occasional identity crisis here and there. As for example when his sister makes him buy his first bra. Or when he has a crush on a boy his age that he stumbles upon at the store, only to then find out that it was actually a girl. Whew, no homo. Wait, is it still no homo if he's a chick now? Yeah, this anime can get confusing at times. Now, although for the first couple of months, Mahiro would just kinda like to have his body back day after day, month after month, his new life as a 12-year-old girl starts to take a shape that, after all, well, it's not all that bad. After having spent years living as a hikikomori, he now finally has the opportunity to become a functioning member of the society for the small price of becoming a loli. He starts exercising with his sister, he makes friends, and he starts middle school for the second time in his life. Now, other than actually being a 20-year-old dude that gets to watch middle school girls getting changed without getting arrested, Mahiro finally manages to live a fulfilling life filled with healthy relationships. Now, although I don't think that the main point of the series was exactly LGBTQ related, you'll still get a couple of characters that manage to be a decent representation of the community. As for example is the character of Momiji, a very tomboyish and athletic girl that probably feels something more than friendship towards Mahiro. Also, let's be honest, it's not like Mahiro himself was particularly unhappy about his new body. The reason that Mahiro became a shut-in is partly due to him getting continuously compared to his brilliant sister, be it in academics or in sports. His sister, who is much younger than him, actually skipped a lot of school years and went straight to university because of how smart she is. Whatever was the occasion, she would always get the spotlight. This led Mahiro to lose a lot of confidence in himself and getting severely depressed. Although Miharu said that she changed his appearance just for a uni assignment, she was definitely feeling guilty for what happened to her brother, and thus wanted to give him a chance for a whole new opportunity in life. One where she would follow him by his side, helping and motivating him to become a better version of himself. I remember when anime would still be all about power fantasy shonens and, occasional rom-coms. But now we get this, a gender-bender comedy with romance here and there, topped by a sprinkle of slightly ecchi scenes, and an abundance of middle school girls pissing themselves. Now, as much as I want to say that the show is absolute trash, all the way from the premise to the realization as I expected it to be, I would be lying.
I lied.
To my absolute surprise, the show managed to hook me right from the start. With its lovable characters, a lot of originality, and a very nice and not redundant take on the portraying of the LGBT community members. This anime ended up being a whole lot more wholesome than I expected it to be. Also thanks to its pastel looks, and although not particularly original sounding, it had really good soundtrack, especially the opening.